Okay, calm down. Probably won't last very long. Very glad I had my security sweatshirt on. Episode 28.
Okay, old Carmen's gone to get me snacks. We've got maybe 2 minutes.
And you're sure Miss Belmont can be trusted to attend with a heart?
No, but I trust that she wants me to stay here and help Carm, and that she'd rather not have her mother end the world.
I'd be more concerned about letting her believe you're planning on saving this world and, staying here.
You won't need to sustain the falsehood long. As soon as the heart is close enough to you and the rest of the talismans, the library, and I will collapse the pocket and...
Oh!
JP, are you okay?
Oh!
I'm sorry. Something is happening. In our continuity, that is. Painful. Hurry. I think our dean has discovered our plan.
JP!
Oh!
So that probably wasn't good.
Is she gonna be stuck in this universe?
This is one out.
I don't care as long as her and Carmilla are together forever.
Well, given the recent revelation that my entire reality is dependent on your need for a mystical heart and about to collapse into oblivion, I'm having some. I think it might free me up to contemplate, the nature of the universe. Maybe Donnie Darko my way out of this thing. Plus, probably shouldn't be here when Lady McVampire returns from getting you snacks.
Aww.
You're pretty awesome in any universe.
Yeah.
Aww.
Watch your back brush.
Hey.
Aww.
I wasn't sure what you like, so I
Brought me the entire vending machine?
Yeah, if you don't like them, though, I can go back and...
I'm fine. Thanks.
Laura, in that place that you came from, did I really defy Mother?
Head of the charge.
Do you think we could win?
She's so...
I don't know. It's not like the dean has a whole bunch of weaknesses.
It's like a lol.
No. You've got nothing to lose when your heart is buried.
What was that?
When your heart is buried, it's a story Mother told me when I couldn't stop thinking about you. There was this god, Ishtar, or Astarte, or...
Inanna?
Yes, who lost her love. So she descended into the underworld and...
Through 7 gates.
Yes, to get them back. Only the other god stopped her and cast her out, and now she loves no one and nothing. Because her heart is buried.
That's what she wants.
Oh.
Not to rule, to have her love returned.
Aw.
That's awful.
Why she gotta be such a bitch
totally
about
not
it?
a justification to end all life on the planet, but...
Well, I'd do it for you. Now
Aww.
that you're back, it doesn't matter if the whole world burns.
Oh.
Well, isn't that darling? That's enough to make a girl reconsider her stance on pets.
Did you get it? Did you...
Did I tear through that lying old windbag like a tissue paper? Absolutely.
Whoa.
Someone has spun his last yarn on the Austro-Hungarian War.
That is graphic.
So what's next, parallel girl?
Well, we gather all 4 talismans together and...
Wait. Is that my locket?
Oh.
Well, yes, but...
And it's broken? Why is my locket broken, little girl?
It's not what you think.
Oh, really? So I definitely shouldn't be upset that my heart isn't in the locket, even if there's no way to remove it without, say, killing me?
What is she talking about? You would never... She would never.
Laura, you need to hurry. The dean, she's here, and...
We're running out of time. You have to give me the heart.
Did you? In the other world.
Oh.
Did you murder me?
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Oh, you haven't begun to be sorry.
Oh.
No! JP, you have to jump me again! No, you can't leave me
Oh my God.
again.
There may be one chance to open the last gate. She must give up immortality. Oh, time, thy pyramids.
what? So, so Carmilla has to become human. Which is fine, because then her and Laura can live out their lives together and become old and start a family, and it'll be amazing. Also, the library is pretty cool. Super bummer for alternate universe people, though. Yeah. Episode 29. Oh. Except for it wasn't like alternate universe Carm was a little bit like clingy.
Looking for you everywhere.
I like badass Carm.
They jumped me to some alternate universe to get some alternate Vordenberg.
It's got a little soft side to it.
With all
But she's so in love with Laura.
I didn't get it. What? I tried, but
Can JP do it again?
Oh, laugh.
I don't think so.
Why not? There's got to be some other Vordenberg heart in another universe.
JP's dead, laugh.
No.
No, but only in the other universe. Why? How come how is JP dead in this universe?
Because of the chaos of the kidnapping. He's gonna reply any minute now.
Poor Laugh.
Any minute.
They lost Perry, and now they lost JP. Oh.
That's definitely not good.
What the fuck is going on?
Hey, Betty. Or anyone else who might still be out there. So after some extensive rereading the Book of Lives, we're pretty sure the Dean has opened the sixth gate and plunged Silas and possibly the world into a permanent dark. We were really close to getting our hands on the fourth talisman.
Just have a
I lost it,
conversation with the Dean.
that was
Be
only
like,
one gate
listen,
left to
I
go."
know your heart. You love whatever is down there. Just, like, super bummer.
You've reached the Princeton headquarters of the Emergency Apocalypse Response Network. Betty Spielsdorf, Executive Director. If you can evacuate your current location, please head to the backup headquarters underneath Purcell Hall. For those of you willing to join the front lines, bring whatever weapons you can find. We will not go into the dark without a fight.
Aww. So, like, the world is ending.
For General Spielsdorf. Sounds like it's getting pretty rough for everyone. With the firewall down, we're seeing radically increased incidents of vampire attacks, and now with this whole permanent darkness thing, the end is starting to look pretty nigh. Well, you don't seem as scared as you did before. You mean before I got jacked into the darkest timeline? Yeah. I think being in that place cleared a few things up for me. After all this, what was so bad over there? You mean besides reading my own obituary in the voice of Silas? You were dead? First, it didn't seem that bad. There were a lot of people that were still alive because I didn't loose a demigod or start a civil war on campus, but the longer I was there, the more clear it came that everyone had just given up. They were all just waiting for the end. No idea how glad I am to be back here. We're all still trying. You're still you. With some sad broken shell. Well, you didn't see what I was like while you were gone. I was different. girl is hollowed out. Couldn't stand it if that happened to us.
Oh,
We won't let it. Hey. Even if the whole world burns, I won't lose you again. Wait, why are you still awake?
oh my god.
Or are we sleeping at the desk? You were sleeping at the desk and doing adorable twitchy things that I can only imagine involved sleep murdering a wall of yarn. And B, JP said something right before he said we had one last chance. That in order to open the last gate, the Dean had to surrender her immortality. She'll be vulnerable, so if we had some way to stop her.
I thought Carmilla had
We
to
have the
surrender
sword.
her immortality.
But isn't the sword useless? Without all 4 talismans, there's no caging the Dean.
No, well, not caging, but when you were gone, I found a book that had a history of the talismans. LaFontaine thought that it would be a way to save Susie Homemaker, but it turned out to be quite the opposite.
Just have a conversation
opposite.
with the Dean. Be like,
The book theorized that because the sword was dipped in the blood of Hoster, and it carries the echo of his death, that it might be able to...
Shatter all that oppose it.
Right.
Except it totally didn't kill the Dean the last time.
It killed her body. Just last time she hadn't surrendered her immortality.
But that would mean
no.
we'd have to wait until she'd already made the sacrifice to open the last gate. I mean, that's a narrow window to... kill Perry?
Ah. Ay, 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 ay. Woo. So is the Dean... I have so many questions. So is the Dean just like some thing of some form of energy that just like hither thither possesses people? And can't they just have like a reasonable conversation with her and be like, listen, you can, like, why do they have to kill her? Like, all she wants to do is be with her love. Like, be like, listen, sacrifice your immortality. You can be with your lover. Everyone deserves to be happy and loved is basically all I'm saying. So that's what I think should happen, even for the Dean.